Good morning, we bookworms. It's nice to see you again. It's a very rainy day, quite horrible here in Warren Point at least. So thanks for tuning in again. And you know, we do our story time every Saturday at 11:30 on this page. And today we are actually going to read a special book. But before we're going to do that, I received a postcard, or we have received a postcard from our dear Belle. So, yay, look at this. It's a very big postcard, to be honest. So I'm going to read this to you now. Dear wee bookworms, how are you, my very much missed readers? From now on, I will send you a postcard from the faraway places that I'm visiting. Now, Mummy, Daddy, Finn and I are on the beautiful Dragon Island. We are staying with my most favourite Auntie Isla. We had to take a boat to get here, as the island is in the water desert ocean and ferries rarely fly over incredibly dangerous waters. Although we did not see any sea monsters, luckily, we had a strange encounter with a furious, ink-spitting octopus who demanded world domination. He spat some ink on us and Mummy called him the rudest magical being of the kingdom of Wordia. Only then he stopped spitting and disappeared into the deep purple sea. My Auntie Isla is the only fairy on the entire island, although there's also a retired grumpy gnome, but Auntie Isla rarely sees him. Grumpy gnome Horst doesn't like company and he's simply too grumpy, she explained to us. All of the other creatures that live on Dragon Island are, yes, you guessed it, teeny tiny and enormous dragons. Humans always think that dragons are extremely dangerous, but that's not true. Most dragons, and especially dragons of Dragon Island, are very friendly and, above all, absolutely harmless. Yesterday, we were invited to tea by famous dragoness Sieglind. What? You haven't heard of her? I would have thought that everybody knows her. Dragoness Sieglind is in the Magical Beings Book of World Records, as she spat the biggest fire cloud ever. She's also an avid baker and reader probably too. Dragoness Sieglind truly makes the best cup of tea and the loveliest, most fluffy egg monster muffins. Dragons don't need to use ovens. They bake with their fire clouds. And as Dragoness Sieglind is a fire champion, you can imagine how delicious her baked goods are. Tomorrow, we will visit the world's oldest dragon at his beautiful castle on top of the cloudless mountain. I can't wait. I will tell you more about this next Saturday. I sent you a little bag of magical reading powers dragon's dust. Supposedly it is as good as fairy dust. Let me know what you think. Oh yes, and there is a special book that I would like you to listen to today. Your Belle, kiss kiss. Oh, there's our magical powers reading dragon's dust right here. Are you ready? Doesn't feel any different. I don't know. So let's go. What's going on with our technicians today? So we're going to read The Little Crayon by Amelia Kai, and the illustrations were done by Jamie Beard. So, are we ready to go? Dedicated to Idrissa, my joy. This book also belongs to every little human because you deserve to be seen. In a town called Colorful, not far from me and you, there lived a little crayon, with its daddy that was yellow and its mummy that was blue. One day, while the little crayon was playing outside, along came a red pencil that opened its mouth wide. "What color are you, little crayon? You are definitely something new." "I don't know my color," replied the little crayon, "but my daddy is yellow and my mummy is blue." Sorry about that. "That is something different, but you must decide. Are you blue or are you yellow?" asked the pencil, its mouth still open wide. "I've never thought about it. I love Daddy yellow, but I love Mummy blue. So I think I'll be blue, but I will be yellow too." "You can't be two colors," snapped the pencil with a shout. "You are either blue or yellow. You'll have to figure it out." With that, the red pencil said goodbye and walked away, while the little crayon sat there and didn't feel okay. A little while later, as the crayon sat alone, along came an eraser on its way home. "What's the matter, little crayon? Have you got some kind of ache?" "I'm neither blue nor yellow," cried the little crayon, "so I must be a mistake." The eraser came near and gave a playful nudge, but even with that, the little crayon did not budge. "I know that's not true, and I know without a doubt, because if you were a mistake, I could just rub you out." The eraser gave a smile, and with that went on its way, but the little crayon still felt sad and didn't want to play. Just when the little crayon decided it was time to go, along came a pen that smiled and said, "Hello." "What color are you?" asked the little crayon. "You don't look yellow, red or blue." "No, I'm not," replied the pen, "because I'm different, just like you." "So I'm not wrong? You mean it's true that I'm different from yellow or blue?" "Of course it's true," replied the pen. "Just look at me and you." "The world is made of rainbows," the pen smiled with glee. "No matter what our color, we are all important to see." "I see you, little crayon, and it's so important to be seen. You are a color of your own." "Little crayon, you are green." What a lovely little picture book. So, and thank you, Amelia, for letting me read this today. Thank you very much. And we are going to post the link to this little book on our website as well. So you can check this book out. You can actually download it as well. And thank you so much for listening. And I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, and I hope to see you next Saturday again at 11:30 here on this page. Thank you. Bye-bye.